welcome to Movies on Video and my little video called Coming Soon, which I hope for the next hour or so you'll probably find some films that you haven't heard of, and maybe some that you've heard that you hadn't heard of. If you're typical, like the family we just saw, and who isn't? I mean, that's such a typical family. You're probably always wondering what to rent. Well, I hope with this video, coming soon, to show you a few films, science fiction, horror, comedy, cult, and classics. Maybe that would help you decide. So for the next hour or so, we'll be looking at over 50 different film clips and some coming attractions of movies that are already available on video cassette. My personal favorite, and by the way, all of these are my personal favorites, but my personal favorite is science fiction. They don't make that much science fiction anymore, and it seems that the best sci-fi began with Star Wars in 1977. This was the first full-length production feature-type movie, which was in Dolby surround sound. Since then, almost every film is in Dolby surround sound, but Star Wars was the first. Of course, the most popular is the Star Trek series, both the movies and the two different television shows. And although in the last episode, The Undiscovered Country, Captain Kirk announced that the crew was ready to stand down or retire, not make any more movies from our point of view. However, Paramount is in production currently, working on the next Star Trek the movie. Who's in the cast, they haven't announced. Some of the videos that I have here, they're obviously trying to sell you something. Here's something from Paramount, Star Trek the series, and the movies, in which they are trying to sell you something. They're trying to sell you the video cassettes. So let's boldly go where no man has gone before with this preview of the Star Trek. You know, closely related to science fiction in the sense of special effects are the horror films. Now, most people, well, I'm not going to say most people because it's very popular, but you probably don't want to see horror films. Well, they happen to be my personal favorite, even though I already said sci-fi was my favorite. Horror films are right up there with science fiction. Sometimes they're monsters, sometimes they're just ordinary people who are just a little psycho.